Hi, my name is Autumn Giles. I will be your aromatherapist for the day. Please take a moment and listen to this beautiful music which we will use as we include the essential oils to help improve the quality of your life this day. Actually, I'm just a student giving a presentation on it, but there are some great uses for aromatherapy, and we will learn more about these and the outcomes that can be possible with the use of aromas. So let's first talk about what aromatherapy is. And it's the use of aromas, usually in the form of essential oils, and this helps to improve health and quality of life in an individual. And there's actually a National Association for Aromatherapy, and they define aromatherapy as the following: the therapeutic application of the medicinal use of aromatic substances, essential oils, for holistic healing. And it's important to remember that the use of smells and essential oils, that kind of thing, to heal a person have been around for a long time. The term aromatherapy wasn't first introduced until 1937, and that person's name was René Maurice Gattefossé. And what he did, he wrote a book on the curing ailments, or how aromatherapy is a curing ailment, and how it can help a person be healed, and it improves so many different things. And so you can check that book out if you'd like. That's the author, that René Maurice Gattefossé. So I don't know how many of you know the benefits of aromatherapy or the use of essential oils, but there are a lot out there. And if you're familiar with any of them at all, just one oil can have many benefits just in and of itself. But here's just a few general ones that people commonly think of when they think of the benefits of aromatherapy. And first is that it relieves anxiety and depression, it helps induce sleep, boosts immune system, increases the energy levels, helps relieve headaches, and there's so many more. And I'll talk about a few of some of the bigger essential oils you might be more familiar with, and some of the benefits that those include. But for now, I want to talk a little bit about the populations that are served. So first, there's geriatrics. Essential oils have also been said to improve memory, which is kind of interesting. It's said that typically if you have Alzheimer's, it's not going to correct that, but if you're wanting to improve memory while you're younger, that's something that you can use, and it helps stimulate your mind to help you remember things, which is really interesting. And it's also good for people that have mental health issues that need to be resolved or improved, and those who are in a lot of pain. And it applies to a lot of other populations. It could be just somebody who is ill and needs some type of holistic healing, such as aromatherapy. And so here are some of the essential oils that are pretty common. The first is lavender, and that actually comes from the lavender flower. And what this does, it improves sleep, and it helps the person concentrate. These are just going to be a couple of the benefits listed here. But this lavender is the most well-known out of all the essential oils. And it actually slows down the central nervous system. So if you're needing to relax, it's going to help you relax and feel more at peace. And then the eucalyptus, this comes from the eucalyptus tree, and it actually serves as an insecticide. And it can also, if you have a cold, it helps alleviate that cough and congestion. And then moving on to the peppermint, this is if you're not feeling well, it does relieve nausea and headaches, and can help an upset stomach. It also helps with anxiety and people that need digestive system help. And it can also help with pain. So peppermint, that's a good one. It does help with a lot. And then the next one is the tea tree essential oil, and it is antiseptic and antibacterial. The most common things that is used for. And then the next is rose, and that's actually taken from a rose flower, in case you did not know that. That's pretty interesting. It promotes a calm mood, and it can help the skin to be more permeable. And also the jasmine, this is one that increases alertness, so this is one of the essential oils that can help boost those energy levels. And it promotes better sense of well-being and can lift someone's mood. And it's important to note that the way that these essential oils are applied or used are going to be different. Some you can actually ingest. Others are not okay to ingest, but just apply, or some you should only inhale and shouldn't apply it to your skin. So it just depends on on the specific essential oil. And just be aware of that if you ever do use that, to make sure you know which method is best for using that. And I found this really great video called How Aromatherapy Works, and it briefly describes how the scientific method behind how this aromatherapy is able to work. And hopefully the sound quality is okay. If not, I would just recommend searching this on YouTube yourself. So I'll play this video and talk about it a little bit afterwards.
Scents are like everything else in the world. They are made of molecules. Different molecules have different scents. When you inhale the scent of a rose, you're actually inhaling molecules the rose releases into the air. These molecules travel up in your nose and get stuck to your olfactory membrane, which contains highly specialized nerve endings called olfactory receptors. Once these nerves recognize a particular scent molecule, they send a signal to your olfactory bulb, which signals your cortex and limbic system. Next, hormones and neurochemicals are released. You probably know that different hormones and neurochemicals create different reactions in your body. So if a rose reminds you of romance, you're going to be flooded with romantic thoughts. Or if lavender relaxes you, your body is filled with relaxing hormones. Aromatherapy really does affect your body in a comprehensive, holistic way. Your emotions, hormones, and healing responses are all influenced for the better.
Okay, so that's just a little video on that. And it's just interesting because that shows you how, okay, I'm trying to get out of this. Hang on one second. It shows you just how aromatherapy works in a scientific way. And while this is a holistic method that's used, there's that scientific research to back it up. And I just wanted to, there are some resources here that I had right here. And these are some good websites if you're still curious to know a little bit more about aromatherapy. I'd encourage you to select these websites and view more on that. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to write those below. And I appreciate you watching this video. Hope that you learned a little bit more about aromatherapy.